And this video is on speed control and how to teach your horse speed control. In the beginning, I'm going to walk the horse around. I'm going to have her give to the bit, to the left, to the right, in these small little circles, so she gets it when she goes into the trot. When you bring your horse around in those little circles, once they slow their speed down, because they're going to have to, then you release the rein and you go in the other direction. That's what's going to teach her speed control in the walk, trot, and canter. It's just like if you're in a car and you're coming up on a 20 mile per hour turn, you're going to have to slow your speed down to make the turn. Alright, so now I'm going to go into the trot and I'm going to do the same thing. And there she starts to slow her speed down, so I change direction, come back to the right, starts to slow her speed down, so now I'm going to go back to the left. And doing it in these small circles is the best way to start teaching your horse how to control their speed when they're trying to trot off faster than what you want them to, or they're trying to race off. I just go back to these little tiny circles and they work out really, really well. Here in a minute I'm going to let her go and see what she does, see if she speeds up or not. When she does speed up here in this next clip right here in a minute, right here, then I'm going to go right back to the little turns and say no, 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 you know, we don't do that. We go at a different speed, in this slower speed, like I'm doing with you in these little circles right here. In this, and like most training, you got to give your horse the opportunity to make the mistake in order to be able to correct the mistake. If you don't give them the opportunity to make the mistake, then the horse is never going to understand what's going on, or how to control their speed or any other problem you're going through. So I'm just going to go back to these little turns right now and keep them going here for a little bit, and then I'll let her go back straight. And she controlled her speed a lot better than what she did before. And now we're going to go back to doing the turn again, and we're just going to keep going back and forth in the turns. And now I'm going to let her go back forward again, and she does pretty well. Then we'll go ahead and turn her, and then we'll do this in the canter here in just a little bit. So she's doing pretty good here, and you know, every time I change direction, her head drops, she comes into the bit a little bit, and I hold her there until the speed changes. So now I'm making the circles a lot bigger and doing the same thing. And here I go to the right, making the circles a little bit bigger, and hold her to the, having her go to the right and controlling her speed. And then eventually I'd be able to let her go forward, and then she'll stay into the bit, control the speed, and that'd be the end of the lesson. But now we're going to go into canter. So doing the canter to the right, I'm also going to have her stay in the circle so I can control the speed. It's a lot harder to control the speed with horses that have the problem if you're going straight. And then we're going to go ahead and do it to the right. So, you know, going over this lesson will probably take you, I don't know, 3 weeks, a month of doing this lesson before the horses really learn how to control their speed. Then you do it from your seat, and then the horses would learn how to control their speed and stay into the bit as you work them and as you ride them. It's a great little exercise to do for any horse, just not horses that don't know how to control their speed. So I hope you enjoyed the video.